At least I think I'm good.
Do you need some time, Chara, or do you need me to like refresh this
good.
lobby? Okay, good.
Is this a decent comp? Do I need to change my roller?
No,
We good?
we're good.
Okay,
Okay.
nice.
I'm gonna slap on some MPU just in case.
Oh, is Keen a Tentabrella user, or is he just
Keen's a
playing around
Brella
with it for fun?
user.
Really? Okay, interesting.
What?
Oh,
Why don't you
thanks.
tell him what you play, Keen?
Primarily Brella and Tent, but I flex a bunch of stuff just for fun.
Okay.
I like my weird gimmick weapons.
I know Chara uses regular Brella, but I don't see too many Tenumbrellas.
I don't.
So I
I
can't wait
only
to
play
study.
Reg Brella. The tent
Yeah.
players are weird. Like in comp, if you find a tent player more than any other weapon, they're likely to play literally nothing else in the entire game.
It's like if you love Tent, you love Tent.
Well,
Yeah,
Tenumbrella is like the
those.
weapon that's just it plays differently than most other things too, because you just that big shield you have to lug around.
Like there's Shadow in NA, and I don't think I've seen him play like Armor Rapid on TC, and that's it. And there's Anger in Europe, and I have never once seen that man on a weapon, not even for fun, that is not Tent. Every time I see him, he's on it.
If Shadow has his light, he plays Tent. That's just how that works.
I don't know, something about Tent, man. Just
10-second Rainmaker game?
Possibly.
Maybe. No.
Ah, close. I think I can get. Oh, I'm getting.
Might be a 12.
There we go.
Yeah, from my experience, when you see a 10th player, they're usually terrifying.
No, I missed it. Ah! Oh, but
Something
one
about
of you got
10
it.
just leads to undying loyalty. And then I played Brella, I saw 10 come out, and I'm like, wow, I don't like this thing.
Like week 1 Tenumbrella, I remember said this is like the undisputed worst weapon in the game, and then people
Oh yeah,
actually
because
started
it used to be
playing it.
terrible. On launch it was horrible. Oh, you haven't seen patch notes, have you?
No, I don't study
You have
those
no
at all.
idea how-
I just
like-
see things happen in rank, and I'm like, okay, the weapon's good now. I just feel it through rank.
So they
like,
released 10.
redesigned it completely.
So they released 10, people didn't like it, and so they did this in one patch.
It's like when it first dropped, it took so long to detach that like it just took too much damage. Like it was just so slow and clunky
Actually,
and
that doesn't
bad.
even include all the buffs it got before they had to start nerfing
No,
it. That
like,
would include
that like 3.0 is like
all
peak
of
10, and then they
these.
started nerfing it a ton.
Yeah, that. So like at launch, it was like undisputed one of the worst weapons in the game. But the main thing is, it had like a ridiculous amount of shot and lag. Like in the first patch, they reduced it by 10 frames of end lag.
Jeez.
That's crazy. Like I think that's actually the most they've ever reduced something in the game. I don't think anything has gotten a better end lag buff than that. Like I don't even. Custom Blaster got 8 frames. But nothing else has more than 5 in a buff, and this has 10. And then they gave it better damage, better max damage, less damage from shooters, splatlings, and dualies. And then they gave it... Oh, they did a heavy weapons fix. I forgot they did that, man.
Yeah,
They made it so heavy
Rainmaker.
weapons... Yeah, heavy weapons don't get their speed penalty when they're holding Rainmaker.
That's such a goofy thing. You don't have your main weapon
Oh,
anymore.
really?
Why are you being
Okay.
punished for that?
I forgot they did that. I mean, there's
Does it
only
make
like
light
there's only
weapons
5
faster?
heavyweight. Yeah,
mean,
light
well,
weapons.
Does
are
it
still
just
faster.
neutralize it for every weight class?
I don't know if it neutralizes it for light weapons.
I think it's just
actually.
there's no penalty on heavyweights after that patch, because before it would use like heavyweights have like a 10%, I think, like less
yeah.
movement speed, so you kept that while holding Rainmaker, which was
Oops, that was
unfortunate.
fast.
I mean, in Splatoon, no one cared about heavyweights because there were just 3 weapons, but in this game there's like 5. So it's like they actually kind of have to care about heavyweight. a bit
Yeah,
more.
they added Ecloton, yeah.
And lightweight just didn't exist. Technically, Rainmaker has its own weight class. It's a super heavyweight.
Yeah, I
Super
figure as
heavy.
much. It is made of solid gold after all.
Yeah, that would be pretty heavy.
light. Alpha.
I mean, solid gold. Like, do you look at that golden tigerfish and be like, yeah, that's a light weapon? Like,
It looks
I look at
pretty
that and I'm
gold.
like, yeah, that probably has some meat to it.
I hope there's no meat in it. That would be concerning.
I don't think is there meat in the Splatoon? Oh yeah, there has to be. There's salmon. Never mind.
But
Golden
how-
meat is- well, yeah, true.
Dumb question.
somehow the start of my splashdown killed that.
Dang it though, I've already made
Damn.
excuses not to carry the Rainmaker because I'm playing a Dynamo. Now I can't make that excuse anymore. I should
I
have
got their
learned.
splat lane. Died to their dualies though.
Yeah, there's like 2 on the wall.
Nice!
Oh, I'm
Just
dead,
free
bro.
35. Beautiful.
Jump. Huh, I should look up a lightweight weapon. Or maybe someone in my chat knows. I should see if lightweight weapons have that removed too. I think they
Yes,
don't. I'm pretty sure they don't.
Sploosh, splash, and zap. Pretty sure that zap is light.
Yeah, Zap's
I
lightweight.
think so.
Yeah.
I move very fast when I use the end zap. So.
Yeah, Zap's lightweight. I don't know if it was always lightweight. They've made a lot of things
No,
lightweight.
they
over
added
patches.
lightweight to it.
They did? Wow. Zap,
Yeah,
Zap
it-
wasn't considered
Zap was a
lightweight?
lightweight like 2 months after launch. It was like fairly early on, but
Huh.
and then S1 it was a medium weight, which was unfortunate because it was basically a worse shot.
Yeah, it's weird because Nintendo, like, there's so many weapons you figure would be light class. Like, you know the L3? Like, L literally stands for light nozzle nose. Like, it's in the name. It's not a lightweight.
I think YouTuber is not lightweight, but Bamboo is will always baffle me.
Yeah.
I get Bamboo's like a light weapon, like by look, but like they really just didn't want to make YouTuber lightweight.
Squuffer isn't either.
So weird.
And Squuffer would love to be lightweight because that's a baller.
It'd be cool if they made the mini Splatling lightweight in S3.
I think they're just
Well-
afraid to buff Mini because it became meta for a bit. And that was like the fastest time they patched a weapon out of the meta.
I'll take it.
210 missile.
It's not even that, they made it 210 and it was still good, so they made it 15% more ink hungry. I guess like some Splat1 history, Zinc Mini was like the most annoying meta weapon to ever exist.
This fun!
How are you over there actually? Alright, I'm gonna throw a B at it so we pop it. Wait, splashdown? Yeah, that pops. Let's go. Dunk.
Don't-
Yay.
I matrixed so many of those shots. I don't know how I got that far.
Like, there's for whatever reason, Nintendo's like deathly afraid of buffing Splatoon 1 top tiers. So the second mini became meta, they patched it in like 3 weeks. Like they nerfed it. Like they nerfed it immediately. They're like, oh no, not again, bro. We can't do this again. No.
like Mini's cool in this game. It's a crossfire. It has bursts. It has missile.
Yeah,
like,
it's still pretty good at least.
this one Mini is just like, I'm gonna go in a bad spot. If it doesn't work out, I'm gonna be invincible. So it's okay.
Yo, Q Dory SME? I'm so sorry if I said it wrong. Dory, thanks for the raid. I hope you're streaming well. Welcome. Welcome, raiders. We're doing quads. These lovely people.
And we'll be doing PBs, I think, after we get power / after the first hour of stream.
Okay,
so-
well, Splash was lightweight right away. Let me see if they did it for Splash. It doesn't say it on Wikipedia, so no, lightweight weapons keep their speed buff when grabbing Rainmaker.
I'd be wary of
Interesting.
Wikipedia, Chara. Some of
Or
the
it's
things on there
Wikipedia is
haven't,
wrong. Yeah, some things
they
are
haven't been
wrong, but-
updated. I remember I was doing a video on Last Ditch Effort, and I measured like the shots from the Luna, and like their graph hadn't been updated in like a year.
Oh, yeah. No, for like ability specifics, I just use Sendu because it just uses in-game data.
Mhm.
Like that's all just pulled straight from it, updated.
Yeah, I think the only time I remember Sunda's being inaccurate, he fixed it within like a couple weeks.
There was like one line of coding error, so Respawn Punisher had some incorrect data. And then you just fix the one line of code and it's fine. That's the thing about fucking programming. You can have the tiniest mistake and not realize it. It's annoying.
And then the other part is everything works, and you don't know why it works.
Damn.
Yeah, you're
Splash
just like,
changes are
I
interesting.
guess.
Splash changes are really interesting because sometimes, like they like to give the spray shooters like Sploosh, Arrow, and Junior specific buffs, and oftentimes Splash gets them anyway for some reason.
It used to be closer to them because it had less range back then and didn't have perfect accuracy while jumping, but nowadays I consider it closer to shot than like Gal in my head.
Yeah,
like
but
Arrow.
they're just the devs kind of see it as some weird middle ground. They're like, it's kind of both.
Yeah.
I'm kind of scared of this team. We got
Well, they
It's
have a
okay,
Ray
we got
Gal.
it.
a little bit of.
We've been very
range.
fast in our game, so hopefully that continues. Got
Yeah,
the gal
that
for you.
thanks.
Let's now.
One
Say
on our
anything, he's
top
already dead.
thingy behind you guys.
I got the
Okay.
charger.
Oh,
I didn't get the
you're
other.
running for it.
You got it, Keen. Okay, thanks.
It's a good duper.
I'll go ahead and.
Got it?
Oh,
And
okay.
You're not afraid of the good tuber?
Nah. can't
I
say
hope
I'm-
the Chargers are in spawn. I
Taking the
created them.
bomb to freedom.
No, they lived. How did they both live? No way. And there's a Ray already. There's gonna be so many Rays with the K52. Not K. Damn it! I'm so used to saying K52.
You're terrified by the K52 at this point.
It's been there way
is no
too-
other 52 gal.
I don't see any of the others.
I actually used the Deco on those, and then I realized K52 existed by getting clapped by it.
I hate the deco because it just has stupid high ray output, like, compared to
Yeah.
anything else in the game. Because they didn't give any, like, spray shooter ray. Because they learned right away that ray is not a good idea.
I think it was funny because when they started doing like Sheldon's pick, not a single one of them had Singer. The devs were just like, yeah, we gave up on this.
I mean, nothing after
Never
6
again.
months got ray, so...
Pretty funny.
So I'm kind of stuck in Bria, and if I throw it, it'll hit the sign. So you guys, I'm just gonna wait for y'all to come over here.
I call that an anchovy. Oop.
I hate the anchovy signs when I play this thing. I just Bria, and the sign slowly descends on top of my face. And I just can't do anything about it. No! Oh, okay.
Ah!
Dude, both the chargers are running at me. What is going on? I mean 2 of them. I have never been rushed by an E-leader and a YouTuber at the same time before. New experience.
I don't think I've ever seen those together in the same room.
You have to find a YouTuber player, and that's pretty rare. There's
Yeah,
also...
that's not really happening.
Hey, we still got pretty far in their base, though.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't like Tentos. Yeah, I don't know. Like I've played it before for a little bit because it used to be really broken. So I would just play it for. You would use it in Clan Blitz, on like Fort and stuff, because we played those back then for some reason. And you would just you had your pre-patch shield with like 300 extra health. You had pre-patch larger bubbles that lasted 18 seconds and took less damage. And you just couldn't stop the tent. There was no bleeder either. So
Even
the
if you
tent was
die,
kinda-
you just keep our bots back to the beacons. It felt like it was never out of the play.
Yeah. It's like you just couldn't do anything about tent. Like tent just was
Booyah,
for
booyah,
indestructible shields. Wait, how do we not
Knock this one off.
So
It's
close to
okay.
the dunk.
I think they have to get like basically a knockout of it.
Yeah.
That's crap.
That was a great booyah, whoever did
That.
that.
Oh, I got one. I'm getting raped. I refuse to play.
I got you some time.
Chara Dynamo? Yes, I've been sucked into the Dynamo rabbit hole for this week. Oh, there's another one.
Oh, I got. Oh, they have armor. Gotta go.
Beware the... Gal Deco. Man, it just doesn't sound as good. Kenso weapons all have the nicest abbreviations. You just call K and then the weapon. It's so easy.
I like saying Kluga, I don't know why.
I called K Junior Kunir for a while and I just got hated for it.
How you doing there, Kunir?
Like, you're supposed to call
Gosh,
it K.
I've never heard that name before.
Yeah,
but it would
everyone
be
calls
so
it
awesome
K
to hear
Junior,
referred
but
to
I
as that.
have a teammate who played Junior for a bit, so I just called it that to annoy them. You're supposed to call it K Junior, because that sounds more reasonable.
That sounds accurate, yeah.
Yeah, but
Kluner.
no one likes Kunir. Even though that's how you abbreviate for other weapons, you don't do it for Junior.
It sounds mildly cursed.
Yeah, it kind of is. There's also Kenta Octobrush, which you just call K-Brush instead of,
October. Dang.
think about it, you'll realize what I'm not saying.
Yeah.
You can see the problem.
Yeah. I realized it as I was saying. Which is the problem. So anyways.
That's the most cursed weapon abbreviation. Yeah, there you go. Someone in chat figured it out. Yeah, C Junior is what you call... Yeah, you just call C Junior for custom Junior.
The OK.
Oh yeah, technically that would also be a Kunir, huh? C Junior and K Junior would have the same abbreviation? Because they sound the
Oh
same.
yeah, so that's probably why it also didn't catch on either.
I have even less reason to call it that.
I mean, I think no one just wanted to say Kunir.
No.
That too, that was probably like a close second. I'm just realizing the whole brush thing, yeah.
That's when
Yeah.
I rather
Yeah.
affectionately call Kenza Jr. the bubble. To be more accurate. That's what it is.
Oh yeah.
Bubble.
Oh my god. People hated K Jr. Oh, my stream has dropped frames. Uh-oh. Okay, well,
Uh-oh.
if it drops more, I'll just raid Vasco. It seems to have stopped for now.
Let's say Spectrum, please.
It's
Word.
been better lately, but
That's what I said
it's
last week
still
and then today.
Yeah,
That's it.
like,
Yeah,
that's
it's
what
always.
happened. Like, it was good for like 3 weeks, and then like a day or two. Yeah, yesterday it just, or no, I think it was 2 days ago. It just didn't work, and I was like, okay, it's finally deciding to die. What other weapons have weird abbreviation? Dual Squelcher and Dually Squelcher have the same abbreviations in both games. I had to make a video talking about Dual Squelcher, and I'm just like, huh, they're both still CDS. That was cool. What other weapon? Splash. I'm trying to think. Something else that is a funny abbreviation. I heard a lot of casual players get confused at the term T-Tech. I saw it on a TikTok. People were confused why it was called T-Tech. Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
That's one of the simpler ones.
I
Like,
know,
got that
it's
one
just
immediately.
Tensa. I don't understand. The people were really confused. They were just like, they were just like, T-Tech? What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
What-
I'm like,
what do they-
that
do they-
complicated?
Do they just say the whole name every time?
The Tentacle Tech Splatter Shot is what I use in Splatoon.
I can't
For the
imagine calling
Nintendo
things for their full
Switch.
names. Yes, hello. I
No,
play
it's-
specifically the Rapid Blaster Pro Deco.
Yeah.
No, like, it's a V shot, a T Tech, or a K shot. I don't use anything.
I play the
else.
You don't
Cherry-
say Kensa Splatter Shot? You don't say
No, it's
Kensa Tech
K-Shot.
Splatter Shot?
No!
I play the Kensa
You gotta make
L3
every
nozzle
single
nose.
syllable matter.
This is too many syllables, and I say that because I play Sorella Tentabella.
Hey, that rules. I like the.
That's fun to say.
That
yeah,
is
Sorella Tentabella.
Yeah, I had someone else who was confused at the term kit, and that I don't get because kits is not a comp term. That's a normal term.
Let's just all say sub and special every time.
I don't like. In this
What's your
Splatoon 1
SS
Direct, they use the
gamers?
term sets, and sets and kits just mean the same thing. So it's like, it's not even a comp term, bro. Oh, that goes. That
Someone's
back.
behind. Someone's behind.
It's okay. You're faster, hopefully.
Now I am. Ah!
He's dead now. Oh, poor Dynamo. No, I missed! Oh, it's okay. It's still Dynamo. Bye, bro.
I'm coming very slowly.
Keep walking. Keep walking. You're kidding. I
Go
love
5.
Rainmaker so much. I
Me
love
too, Alpha.
Rainmaker.
Me too.
Well, I mean, it's fun when it goes in your favor. It's a salt inducer when other people end it in like 20 seconds.
Oh, yeah, E-Liter too. Custom E-Liter 3K scope.
No.
Jeez. I can't imagine that.
I feel like I saw a meme at some point where they combined every prefix and like suffix on a weapon
Yeah,
into
into one weapon. That was funny. There was an image that went with it too. What's the longest weapon name Splatoon has?
I think
I'm
it's
pretty
Rapid
sure it's
Blaster
Rapid,
Pro
yeah.
Deco.
I wonder if there'll be a longer one in S3. Wait, actually, if Rapid Pro got a third kit,
Then it'd
Deco
be
would
the Kensa
easily be
Rapid
able to be
Blaster
something
Pro.
longer. Like, something Rapid Pro could be longer. If the word is longer than Deco. So it could be longer. Weapon names in this game are actually kind of long now that I think about it.
Yeah, I think the Rapid Blaster's probably the worst one. I'm like skimming through all the names right now. I think it's the Rapid. I
Rapid's
think
just weird because they added a Rapid Pro. Rapid Pro's such a weird thing to exist. Like, the only differences are the range, ink efficiency, and fire rate, and barely any different. We don't really have any other weapon that has, like, a similar clone of itself. Except, I guess, maybe, yeah, even then, I'd say Arrow and Junior are more different than the Rapids.
Yeah.
Also, if S3 is making the weapons look distinct with, like, the new range look and some new other stuff, how are they gonna make the Rapid and Rapid Pros look different? What other weapons? Oh yeah, they have to make so many other
I mean,
weapons
it's
look
the
different.
tube
like you-
longer between Rapid and Rapid
You can
Pro?
make the tube on the Pro look different.
Yeah, that's what they did for range. They gave it, like, a Well, range they also changed the back. Okay, well it's over. GG's.
This is actually ridiculous.
Don't-
This is actually ridiculous.
Rainmaker
Look
Reef
at the
in
stage.
comp and solo is the exact same. Either the game will go on for 5 minutes and be the most campy thing ever, or it will end in 30 seconds.
Yeah. 'cause
Never
I'm
anything
like,
else. It's one of those two.
I don't feel like I'm doing anything. I just armor and then we walk a couple feet and then we win.
Make Rapid Pro bigger? They could. I like the new range look. I think the new range look is great. I wasn't like... When I first saw it, I thought it was like, okay. I thought it was the same. But now, like, after a year or so of, like, looking at both of them, I'm like, yeah, it's way better. Old range is... It's not ugly, but it's not pretty either.
I just miss when Rapid Pro was new in this game and Sendo played it and called it Dr. Longnose.
Dr. Longnose.
Damn, that's good.
Pinocchio.
Also, what is it? The 96 look I don't like, though. Dynamo just looks... Dynamo and Hydra aren't that different. They're just bigger. They made them larger, even though they're already big. Which I like.
Honestly, I'd be okay if Brawler looks the same, but I want the Sorella tent to look more distinct because you have to, like, squint at it to notice.
Dynamo went from, like, that to... I saved the reference image of it. The main thing they changed is the wheel. Like, you see it... Well, like, before there is no wheel, and now they...
Isn't it, like... Doesn't the flavor text say, like, it's, like, motorized, basically?
Yeah, well...
I think so.
Dynamo is like an... I don't know if it's like an engine or something. It's like an actual machine
Yeah.
in real life. A dynamo is like a giant machine. So I think it's supposed to be closer
A
representing.
dynamo is like a thing that you can basically like attach it to your bike wheel and it can spin to generate energy.
Really? Oh!
That fits
it's
a
like one of
dynamo
those?
super well, because you roll awesome. Okay.
Mm. Gosh,
At least
imagine like you
that's what
generate
I know.
power.
But I think there's more uses for dynamo
I mean-
than just, you know, a bike light that's...
When you roll,
powers
you pick
itself.
up speed. Wait, what if that wheel bit that they added, what if it spun to generate the vertical flick? Like like the roller, like that wheel bit could spin a little bit. I mean, they're probably not going to do that, and that would be a little bit. I don't know how good that would look, but you know, cool real life detail. Hydra is just bigger. Hydra isn't anything special. I don't like the 96 look though. They need to make 96 and 52 look different, but I don't like it.
96 looks closer to H3 with the nozzle now, which is strange.
You're about to push.
I just think it looks ugly. I'm gonna be honest. I hit him and he didn't die. Oh, it's more stuff. Holy shit.
Yeah, I had noticed because they killed me a few minutes ago, a few seconds ago. Oh god, I can't let this happen to us
isn't
now.
there-
See, here we are, camping on the top ropes now.
Yeah, welcome.
Now, but we
Not
survived a
allowing
minute.
them
We're
to
good.
pass.
We're good. It's been a minute.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
you
lasted
just-
a
you
minute.
just
That
kinda
means it's
sit
gonna be the
here.
whole game.
Yeah. Like, this stage isn't a bad Rainmaker map, but it's just a boring one. It goes
Not
long.
much happens.
I mean, walking up an uninkable slope is just not fun with the Rainmaker.
You don't like Gobi Rainmaker? What do you mean?
I got one of them. The charger did not die. Even Inkjet's awkward to push out with, and that's normally what breaks chokes like these, but even Inkjet's awkward here. I hit it 3 times, man. This
Goodbye,
fucking sucks.
sir. Yes. I'll help you with that third hit.
Oh, they didn't die, no way.
They're slowly climbing the mountain.
I don't think we've seen a Hydra even fire in 3, so I don't know how you would... Unless if I'm wrong. We haven't seen Dynamo... Well, we've seen Dynamo kind of, but not really. Dynamo's the only thing, one of the, like, 2 weapons where we have no idea what its kit is, either. We know, like, the sub and special for a good bit of the weapons, unless they change it, but Dynamo they've never shown. Which makes me think it has something that we haven't seen.
Got them.
I got the rapid. No! I wanted to kill the Ray. He's going for Ray. Stingray,
Roscoe,
there
I don't know
it
how
is.
much I'll be able to do for you there.
Well, they're gonna Ray it.
Yeah, I figured. Not much.
Ah. None of that juking BS. I got you.
It's a classic shooter being a shooter.
I don't know, there's something just annoying about a shooter just main strafing around when you
It
play
feels
slow
like they're
weapon.
flexing, but they literally are because their paint is just better.
I got 2. What?
Oh, their
No
charge
way.
is good.
I got 2
Yeah,
now.
that charger B is very, very good.
I'll kill him. Nope, I'm dead.
No.
That was a
RNG,
chance.
I
please!
can at least walk past here. No.
Okay, that's kind of my B. It's okay, maybe we can 10 shove cheese it or stamp cheese it or both.
Yeah, trying. I got one with the throw, but I died.
I'm jumping.
Nope, I'm dead.
That's close.
Oh, actually, you're safe.
It's very
Now.
close.
Oh, I'm not safe. Okay, I got 1.
Nice hit.
I have to jump to hit the rapid, so
Where are
just
you
kind
going,
of pray for my
pal?
RNG. Alright, didn't work out. Alpha's not streaming right now. There's a leak? No.
I see what you mean by the main strafe.
Yes.
Jeez.
No, shooter frame data is silly.
It's even worse. The worst offender is Sploosh. Sploosh is not only the fastest, but they gave Sploosh fast acceleration. Like,
I think Sploosh Junior are fat. Like if substrafing compared to just using the main weapon is that it's actually faster to
Yeah,
just use
it
the
is.
main weapon.
but
So funny.
the one difference is substrafing gives you Excel. The only main weapon that gives you like a faster acceleration is Sploosh. Like that's an entirely unique thing for Sploosh that they added. No other weapon has it, which is kind of cool. It'd be cool if they gave Aerospray something unique, you know? I like that weapon, but no. They gave Junior and Sploosh
Nah,
something
we
and just kind of left
we
it.
nerfed the paint like 2 years ago and then never fixed it.
Pain. When do you think info is more due for S3? I'm thinking early February.
I was thinking March, but
I'm hoping
February,
it's-
March,
it's
then
pretty
maybe a
soon.
test fire, then the game. Probably
I
in
want to
June,
test
something.
April the
fire, man.
latest.
Yeah, definitely April the late. We'll get in the first half of the year. And then hopefully February direct, because September was right. We're probably about to lose
I
it,
just
but-
don't expect it
yeah.
to be as long as a wait between the first and second trailer. That was like 7 months. I do not think we're waiting another 7-something months.
I don't know.
Dude, we would have won the game if my direct on the crap it actually worked instead of his baller just coming out late and still working.
If I had maybe like swam up the rail, we also could have maybe because I was like 2 steps away
I
from
think we
taking the
could have
lead.
10 cheesed it, but I traded on my hammer throw because I used it for repop first.
Yeah, maybe.
Hey, we made it all the way to the end of the match, though, Alpha C.
As per Chara's 2 stereotypes for this map, either you kill it in 30 seconds or,
Or
you
it goes on
lose 5
forever.
minutes later.
Defending is just annoying on this map.
We literally went full camper the moment they took up
I
that
wish you would be
Rainmaker. It was
able
like
to-
Keen was launching the Umbrella Shield, I was throwing bombs, like just from that same top level.
Yeah, I just put the shield on the little like jump on the left and I'm just watching.
Yeah, I hope we get info soon. Excited for part 2 of the Blast. I'm not making another part to that. I do have like a crap at torpedo spot thing. I'm saving that for like the very end of one of the videos I have planned for like the. I'm gonna do like some special videos at the final week of S2.
Okay.
That's like a project. So then I'll do my little torpedo spot compilation. I'm saving it till then. I have like, I think 3 other videos planned alongside it. So it'll be like a full week of goodbye Splatoon 2, bro.
Aw.
It's really crazy how you have that plan so far ahead and that many things too.
Well, I didn't plan for that to like plan for S2 videos. I started planning like all the video series I would do for S3 and new videos I want to do for S3 and stuff. And then when I was doing that, I got ideas that were like, yeah, I want to do this at the end of S2, and that became its own smaller
No
list.
way. Oh yeah, okay.
So yeah, like, I wasn't thinking, what do I want to do at the end of S2? I was just thinking, what do I want to do at S3? And then ideas for the end of S2 came up. When I did a little send-off video for Splatoon 1, like, back in 2017, but it's terrible. It's not, like, that bad. I think it's still on my channel, but I was just kind of like, yeah, this game is special, goodbye. I want to do, like, a little bit of a better little compilation thing.
Right.
But... Because I feel like 2 is going to be the forgotten middle child of the series, and I kind of feel bad, because it did so much. But I feel like it's going to get forgotten, because it's on the same console as 3, and 3 is going to be really good.
I really do. I hope that they kind of go mental with the new maps in 3, and they don't just port a bunch of maps from 2, because they're on the same system. Like, I think there was more reason to bring S1 maps to S2 because so many people didn't have S1.
So that
I
being
think in
said, would you
S3.
want to bring like Mahi Mahi
Yes,
or
please.
some other Splatoon 1 maps
Yes.
that
Yeah,
were
you can
not
bring
brought into 2
you can
and
bring the
3
retros you're missing. That's cool.
Yes,
I'm just saying, like,
please. They
don't port
left.
like half the Splatoon maps.
They
Chara,
left-
you're like, please don't tease me with
They
Mahi
left
Mahi
out
result."
all the good. They left out the best maps in the entire series in S2. We don't have Flounder. We don't have Mahi. We don't have Museum. We can get them all now. It would be so good. We already got Museum, so we're 1 for 3 right now. And Bridge and Bluefin would also be nice.
We're gonna have another 5 years of Maul. I'm sorry.
Maul and Kelp Dome.
Kelp's Dome.
Yeah, the
I have a
ports for
sweet
2
spot
were
because those like
awful. Kelp Dome is almost a funny bad though, because it kind of has like some stupid stuff you can make funny.
Rainmaker's funny.
Yeah,
Fortnite
basically.
10.
why'd you just stand and turn the other
Yeah,
way?
I was looking at the drawing. It says Fortnite 10. Probably not for you. I don't know
Oh,
what
it doesn't for
says
me.
you.
It just has some guy shrugging
Says
on my end.
Fortnite time.
Hey, not time 10. So that was a
Fortnite 10.
I'm a 10. I don't know about the Fortnite part. I make no promises.
Fortnite 10. What the
I'm gonna
hell?
build. I'm gonna build an opportunity.
Uh-oh, I might be dead. Yep.
Ah, he didn't see you there. No.
You know the good website to do Splatoon custom kits? I don't know what you mean. There's a website linked in my custom kits video on my YouTube channel that I did custom kits with, but I don't know if you mean like, if you mean stuff that doesn't exist, then you're out of luck.
I want 3 subs of Object Shredder on my shoes.
They better bring
Imagine
Object
those
Shredder.
custom little abilities you could put on your gear. That just
The
sounds
opening.
absolutely hilarious.
The opening
Like,
Gambit
that's a-
shirt.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Alpha,
3.
what you're talking about actually existed.
Really? Oh.
In the Splatoon 2 Direct, there was opening Gambit sub-abilities on a shirt.
Oh.
And then when the game released, there was a bug on the Splatnet app, and some exclusives would be on things they're not supposed to be on. Like, I think there was a drop roller shirt. And it's just like, oh, that's not right. They patch it within like a few days, I think, or even sooner. And like, it's gone, but... Yeah, you used to be able to... I don't know, something was wrong, and the exclusives were just not actually exclusive. So you could just use the Splatnet shop and get illegal gear. Some people had it day 1, but it's really... I don't know how many people have surviving footage of it.
So if you got one of those weapon or one of those gear pieces, would you be like grandfathered in and like keep it, or did they?
It would
patch
be, I
everything
think it
out?
just got reset to the default abilities, because I've never seen anyone with it, so I'm pretty sure it just got reset. Like, if you owned that gear, it would just have its default ability. Because, I mean, yeah, they can't really keep that. You kind of break the game. I don't want to know the power of Object Shredder and Stealth being able to be ran at the same time. That would be crazy. It'd also be crazy for headgear. Because you can have LDE and, oh no, wait, never. Yeah, you can have LDE and comeback at the same time. Would be crazy, too.
Mm-hmm.
That's like super buffs.
I think seriously.
But you don't love camping a lead for 5 minutes? Double last. No, you could. Oh, yeah, you. Wait, yeah, that's technically a possibility, too. Wait. Double last ditch. Huh.
Oh, that would be terrifying.
Yeah,
It already
then
feels like you have double as is.
double last ditch, and you would literally reach the maximum amount of ink save remain sub and recovery up with 2 mains. Oh, I got 2.
Pop this Rainmaker at breakneck
Oh,
speed.
behind you. Alright.
I'm gonna go for it, that'd be it. No, it hit the sign!
Oh,
It hit the-
yeah.
Oh,
Stupid
I hit the sign!
And it wasn't even anchovy.
I hate the signs, bro.
And it's funny. It's funnier to me because Booyah was added like 2 years into the game, so they didn't think about like sticking signs in places with that probably.
Probably man. Yeah, but it was not designed. Yeah, they just. That's a side effect of them being added late, I guess. Ah, well, the signs just block it. You just gotta deal with that game mechanic, bro. Get better.
Just gotta angle it correctly.
That's the thing, you can't sometimes. You be next to a sign, it just blocks you right in your
You
face.
just have to throw it at your feet and accept it.
Yeah, you just kind of accept the B is gone.
Maybe you'll catch a lurker there who's trying to kill you when you land.
Possibly.
You can wish one there.
But Object Shredder's nice. I hope they bring Object Shred to 3. I hope they bring Bomb Defense. What are the abilities?
I feel like bomb defense makes sense with the update they made on it.
It's
fusing
also
it with
just
other.
like, yeah, it balances dumb bomb combos, so it's really good that it exists.
But you don't want to get one shot by Soda every single time?
Yeah, like Soda, you get chipped by a bomb, and then you just die to a Soda hit. So you just get to prevent that. You get to prevent like some burst combos like T-Tech as well. You used to be able to. So it's like sub bomb defense just stops so many stupid things that it's like I don't want to live in a world without it anymore.
Do you just want pure defense up like in Splatoon 1?
No. I think Object Shredder and Bomb Defense are perfect because they're damage and defense done right. Because they don't apply to main, like... You can only do damage up towards non-player objects, and you can only have defense up towards subs and specials. That's perfect. Like, that's exactly how it should be.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think you can... I think defense and damage just... I don't think damage should influence main weapons. Like, to other players. Basically, don't mess with player HP, and damage and defense don't really mess with player HP as much, if that makes sense.
Bomb Defense is kind of a bad name because it's basically just like...
Oh yeah, Bomb Defense is the worst name in history.
It's like Bomb Defense, but special AoE defense. Like, it's
Yeah, it also
the name
affects
is
specials, and
weird.
I believe even the Rainmaker. Because I'm pretty sure the Rain is basically classified as like a sub-weapon fire.
Yeah.
What would you
it's
say for like another name would be, or a better name?
I feel like splash damage down is like even better. I don't know.
Flash damage?
Yeah, because Bomb Defense doesn't affect like toxic. Actually, no, it doesn't. Yeah, it does, I guess,
Yeah.
technically.
Yeah,
Um,
a little bit.
Or special defense up. I don't know. Yeah, special power up.
sub-special
It boosts
defense
how
up.
much of your ink it drains.
I don't know, there's not really... Maybe they just call it, like, Defense Up DX or something. Like...
You got him this time? There you go.
I
You
got
got your 2 hits.
Yay,
Congratulations.
my weapon worked. Woo!
Nice. I'll take this one.
I don't
Just
know.
realized
I feel like
the
it's just kind of
ends.
hard to name it. 'Cause even, like, Bomb Defense is not only misleading because it doesn't take into factor specials. If you think about it, how would they know it affects other sub-weapons that aren't bombs?
Yep.
By the name, it only seems to affect bombs.
Mm-hmm.
So the name is terribly misleading, so everyone thinks it's bad.
It's kind of like special duration in S1 because it didn't even affect like half the specials until they patched it in.
Yeah.
Fix
Yeah.
that mistake, or is it just as vague?
Well-
I don't even bother.
Special duration, like, what they did is, like, special duration would make it so you had less end lag on Whale and Ink Strike. Those were the two things that didn't affect before. That's what they did with it. They made it have less end lag.
Mm.
Which technically that's duration, I guess? Because you can't really give
jump speed.
duration to those, because if you make Whale last longer, you kind of break it a little bit. But Ink Strike, like, how are you going to make Ink Strike longer?
You make
There
it
was
pretty
also,
fast, bomb.
There was also Bomb Range Up, which some sub-weapons just literally got nothing from. Like, if you wanted to in S1, you could just run Bomb Range Up beacons, and your gear would do literally nothing. You could run
And for
blank
Sprinkler.
gear. Yeah, Sprinkler too. Like, it doesn't do anything. It's not like they get further effects. It just did nothing if it wasn't a bomb. It was horrible. So they renamed them in 2. And they made it actually do things for all sub-weapons. What people did in S2 to run blank gear is they would just run Cold-Blooded. That's how much of a joke Cold-Blooded was.
Yep.
It was so bad that Nintendo got rid of it themselves. Like, that's how
Remember when
you
they
know
had-
it's bad, dude.
I think they knew it was bad too because they stuck it on like 20 different gear brands.
Yeah. Well,
I'm like, yeah, let's put it in the cool ones.
it was good in S1 because, well, A, everyone was new, so location stuff kind of broke people's logic, but also because, you know, there was a special that located
Yeah.
everyone.
I love echolocation.
And it lasted 12 seconds. 12 seconds of being located. So, you know, Cold-Blooded had a purpose, and it was only a main. People actually used it. But now in this game,
Cold-Blooded
like...
did something about missiles. Only.
Oh. So in this game, it's just kind of... not really any need for it. We let the Rainmaker explode, by the way.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'm not gonna touch that.
They
thing.
gotta learn
You
the
have
lesson
fun.
there. Just stand and watch them. Just look at the Rainmaker. Stare at him. Let him contemplate his life.
Laugh, stare at him and
I think
laugh.
There we go.
They're swimming around desperately, like are they gonna shoot me?
They're like, what's happening?
You don't
Why
deserve
they're looking
that.
Are we picking it
Important
up,
lesson to
leaving
learn in
it?
Rainmaker.
Just leave it. I'll leave you guys with some armor here. Oh,
It's
Bosco,
optimal
you
too,
poor
because
soul.
it paints our colors.
Ow!
That's optimal. Oh yeah, I forgot. So what other weapons technically need to have a different look to stand apart? If they're following that logic, what other main weapons? Because I know there's another one.
Can we make Hero Roller and Carbon Roller not look the same?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Icon-wise.
I don't know how they make Red Roller look different. I guess they can make Roller beefier because they made Dynamo beefier. So they could make Roller a little bigger.
Like I think Carbon's fine as is. Like Orange, it has like
I mean,
a little like very thin.
I mean, you can't shrink
metal
Carbon
piece.
anymore. It's already kind of
Yeah, like Carbon's fine. I just rather
tiny.
make the normal roller different.
And then Fling's, I think, looks pretty distinct.
I think it's cool because it has like the when it switches modes, the roller part shifts.
Yeah, I can't think
I
of
like how
anything
it
else
is.
that looks the same, actually. They kind of covered it already. Oh, maybe L3 and H3. They might do that. Probably are, actually.
What would they change?
The nozzle or the hose.
I think they would just make the hose bigger on the H3. That would, because the nozzle already looks different, so just make the hose bigger. So it's distinct from L3. Like, you don't even have to change the look, just make it bigger. And then it would totally work. That's all you really need to do. Because the thing is, if H3 is behind another teammate, you can't tell if it's an H3 or an L3.
Mm-hmm.
So they have to make the base a bit distinct. That's what they're doing with the Gal, anyway, for 96 and 52. So I'd imagine they do the same thing for L and H3. And maybe even for Rapid and Rapid Pro, just make the handle gigantic.
I tend to confuse I want to say the Clappos and the Tetradulies.
True. Yeah.
Oh, because the
At
clear
least-
ones, yeah, because they're
It's
like
kind
the
of
same
hard to
color.
tell which one's which when you until they roll 4 times, and I'm like, I know which one you are.
I think I know who that is.
Oh, by the way, they have a dapple. They might instant. Oh, no, they're not popping. Okay. Oh, I got hit by a try, but before going
got
without me, so we're
them.
good.
Hi, Dynamo. Goodbye, Dynamo.
Alright. No, I missed a T-Tech.
Oh, hi there,
Oh,
man.
he's dead.
Am I getting the Rainmaker? Oops. Okay.
I'm coming too, don't worry.
I was hoping someone would. I saw Keen back there too, so I'm like,
Yeah,
he'll figure it out.
Well, I was dead. Which is a slight
Yeah, I know.
problem.
I avenged you.
Oh, well, I got 2, but I died now.
Try lost yourself 2017.
I'm gonna gamble.
Let's go out.
Okay.
I just realized you played Mono as Zap. Oh.
That was a dumb push on my end.
No!
I'm gonna go now.
You have trouble
I'll
telling
just stay
Squiffer
near
and
the
Charger
base.
apart? I guess they could make Squiffer look a little... or Charger. Well, Charger already looks different, so...
Ooh.
That's the weird thing they're doing, too. A lot of... they're making some of the weapons gold? Or, like, yellow. I don't know if I don't know, man. I thought the same thing about S2 redesigns, where I wasn't too sure about them, and now I look at the S1 ones, and I just think they're ugly, so... Except for E-Leader. E-Leader was done dirty.
He got such a good glove in S2.
What did?
The machine. At least the icon. The icon of the
Oh,
machine in
yeah.
1 looks so weird.
I think the E-Leader 4K is just the ugliest, like, I mean, if you like yellow, I guess it's not so bad, but I don't think it fits it. I think going back to a blue like it was in S1 was a good idea. I actually did a poll about the E-leaders, and a lot more people like the brand new one. I'm gonna call it a 5K. I know it doesn't have a name yet, but it's gonna be the 5K. Like, there's no way they don't call it a 5K.
Just they trick everyone and say E-leader 6K.
Oh no.
You thought we were counting up.
Squiffers always jump around. Oh yeah, true. That's how you can tell if they're different. The Squiffer will jump around everywhere.
So imagine you have the scope that's like E-leader 6K, and then the regular E-leader that's like E-leader 5K. Just absolutely cursed.
I mean, they could name it like off of the amount of shots it has. That's what they do with Bamboo, or well, what they did. Yeah, Bamboo. You wonder why Bamboo is Bamboo 14? It has 14 shots. Until they nerfed it, and now it has 11. But you know,
that's
that was the intention.
If you believe hard enough and put enough ink save remain, then it can.
gonna be like, so we're changing the name of the weapon.
It's just like a silent patch across everyone's game.
I mean,
it goes from 14 to 11.
I think they plan to remove MPU damage in 3. I'm pretty sure MPU damage got so much backlash they won't bring it back. Like, I hope they still bring back normal.
Once and for all.
I hope MPU normal comes back, but not damage. But they might remove.
I just hope that I was so disappointed by it because there were so many weapons, I think, before MP. I think they could have just increased the base damage. Like how I said, Gluga's base damage is so bad for what it is. But it's just like, oh, but it does it with main parts now, but it's like, you have to run gear to do that. Like, Undercover's damage is still terrible, and main power doesn't affect that. So, like, I'm just sitting here like, oh.
Well.
Guess I'll die.
Yeah, like, there's some Bamboo changes, like the damage to objects and the less shots that were because of MPU. I think the reason they're doing it is because they're just gonna bring it back. Like, Bamboo's just gonna have 14 shots again in 3, because they're gonna get rid of MPU damage up. So let's just give it its shots back. I think that's what they'll do. Like, they'll just give it back, so it's not a big deal.
Can I get the Brella paint back, though?
No. Brellas don't get anything back.
Sad.
Brella gets none of its nerfs changed. We're getting nothing. We were meta for too long, so we get the punish.
Just make an Undercover with Burst Bomb. Give me something. I need Copium.
Vasco, you want to tell him?
Huh?
Undercover with Burst?
Oh. Yeah, just watch the trailer very slowly.
Undercover might have Burst.
I really hope it does. That'd be the most fun sub for it.
It's like a little moment in the trailer where it might have been the Undercover that throws a Burst Bomb, because the Splash isn't really seen either, so it might be an Undercover, because the Undercover's in the same area. Undercover with Burst would be perfect. Yeah.
I realized they had cut together several different games, but
But that clip is all one match.
yeah.
So many people would debate things on the trailer, though. It was funny. Wait, Nintendo put their wording on the Zipcaster. They said when you run out of ink, you recall. And there were so many people, who would tell me, that's just, bad translating it. The special just must use ink. It must be duration-based. And I'm like, no, it's your ink tank. Maybe it uses ink, but it's when your ink tank runs out, you recall. And everyone debated it. So I watched the trailer over and over in 0.25 speed, and I found a bit of the Inkling zip casting after shooting with the Splash, and he recalls after shooting the main weapon. And I'm like, I was right! I was right the whole time! I was right. I've obsessed over such small details, it's kind of sad, honestly.
I wonder if, in terms of, well, maybe Splatoon 2 they probably thought that, but in, Splatoon 1's case, they probably didn't think as many people would care, as probably do now.
I mean, no one really did, but now everyone does.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of people were just like, funny Squid Game, but now, you have people, do look at this stuff with intense caution.
Yeah, the Zipcaster user recalls after shooting, so it's the ink tank determines when you go back. Confirmed. Not bad wording. That wording is accurate. I was right.
Don't get Rickroll, Bosco! No! The Rickroller's about to get Rickrolled! The roller's still behind you, though.
Got him. Outplayed? Yeah, he'd baller me.
Block mine.
I mean, I'm in range. I had no other play I could go for. I was just gonna hope it killed him anyway, and it didn't. They went! Fuck this!
He messed up again.
I'll show it on my stream after. That was abhorrently bad. There you go. You want to say outplayed again, Leo? Go ahead. Go drop the outplayed again. I just got skill diffed by the wall. No, 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 not that time. I almost got bumped off again. Okay, it's only this one. He's hiding
I don't
somewhere.
know where they are.
He's on the wall here. He's on the wall.
Yeah.
This night.
Shooting out.
Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry, Vasco. I looked away from like 1 second and saw you get shot the next.
You good.
Okay, let me take this the other way. Oh no! Shouldn't have went that fast.
I got two. There's a baller on me. I actually have to respect that special since I'm playing a bad weapon. He's one. He's dead. I'm missiling the
I love
shield.
how you talk so much about the Grim Range as you continue playing it. It's just so much fun.
It's been too long, okay? I'm in a state of acceptance where the weapon is bad, but I just can't stop playing it anyway.
But it's like that. It's like
But you
the fun
love
kinda
it that
bad.
much, despite its imperfections.
Yes. Well, I started playing it when it didn't have said imperfections. And it was great. Oh! I just jumped directed. Wait! Wait! No! I got two. That could have been so close.
I was worried to jump to you right now, like you're saying, wait, as if you got this under control. I'm glad
I mean, I
a
got
funny
two
reversal.
somehow when I should have gotten landing cams, but I couldn't kill the rain.
I think your shield messed me up, Keen. I think the Rainmaker bursted me.
Imagine they nerf range in 3. They could.
What are you doing here?
They don't have any reason to anymore, but they could nerf it anyway.
That didn't stop them from nerfing some stuff.
Wow, Explo's falling off. Why don't we give it its own special heavy baller?
Wow, ballpoint is seeing decreased usage. Better nerf the range. It's a good time.
Good time. Ah, you're only lucky if you play a shooter. The shooter patch notes are a nice, glorious thing to behold.
Guess I'm lucky then.
Your weapon used to be 210.
Really?
Yeah,
Why did they rebuff that?
They buffed
There was
it back
no
for
reason.
no reason. They just
It
gave
was
it
like-
back.
It was definitively like a top tier. They still buffed it.
And they
Like,
gave it
why?
anyway.
Why?
And the same time, they made H3D 220. That was so fun. Okay, hold on. Let me find the clip here. Yeah, here we go. If you're on my stream. I hit him. And I jump. And it's a literal direct. And it goes into the wall. And then I shoot him again, and the second shot afterward doesn't kill. So, I should have saved the montage. That was a perfect clip. All right, League DCs you. Ugh. Oh my god.
Will we just jump to PBs then?
We could do PBs. It's been an hour.
It's been about the hour. I
you
got
want-
2100.
You want me to host? Or someone else host and I add people? I don't know how we do this. My friends list is full, so I don't know if anyone else is not full.
Mine, I'm pretty sure, is full as well.
Keen, do you have low friends
So
list
if-
space?
I feel like it's close to full, and it's probably not a good idea to have me up right now. 'cause
Vasco
I'm playing with one hand.
Games looks
I guess.
intensely.
The
You
lower-
use
the
your
lower-
last bastion.
The lower your friends list is, the faster this goes.
I haven't touched my friend list in a while, so I just assume I have like 50 spots.
Okay.
Okay, there's what, 50 people watching?
Great. All right.
80. Oh, never mind, 83. Okay.
Just put your friend code in chat so I can put it in mine as well, and then here is the
Yeah.
pass.
But if you've added me or Chara or Keen, since apparently all of our friend lists are full, you don't need to add Vasco this time.
And
So
also,
please
and mine.
unfriend me after you're done playing,
it saves so much time. Just unadd them.
please.
Obligatory plug. Splatoon 3 room codes. Thank you very much.
Yep.
What else did they
That
buff
was-
about 85? So they gave 85 lightweight. They made it faster when shooting. They made it paint its feet better.
They buffed the MPU curve.
They made it faster going in and out of squid form. They made MPU more effective with less of it. They made it paint its feet better again. They made it MPU, they gave it a second effect to affect accuracy, and then they gave it extra damage to Booyah Bomb. Honestly, that's not even that much compared to other shooters, but it's still crazy.
I think it's just a thing where comparatively you've nerfed everything else, so buffing shooters like a whole page of buffs is just that much more when
It's
everything
just
else
weird
gets like a
because you
page of
go to
nerfs.
like you go to every other weapon class and it's just nerfs, and you go to shooters, it's like nope.
It's like all buffs. Even though like a lot of them weren't even bad. Like they kept buffing K-Shot because Japan didn't want to play it. It's just like
I
use
mean,
it now.
I
No.
understand
Use
it.
it now.
Japan
Please.
loves shot. Like 10 attack trended because it got less points for special inkjet, and it was trending for that. It's not even a good like. I mean, it's not a bad buff, but it's like it's not that important. You think Explo will be worse in 3? I think it's almost certainly going to be better because it has such trash kits in this game. I think it will by default have a better kit in 3 and therefore be better.
I think it's the thing where weapons it'll depend if 3 is like super like kit based like this game or not. If it's not super kit based, on a lot of the better like main weapons like Brawler 10, Explo kind of stuff will do better.
Okay, people in my chat, add, and the password is all 9s. Again, after you played your 2 games, leave the room and unadd Vasco to save time. Please do not keep him on your friends list. Thank you. Point sensor, Zipcaster, Explo. That would still be better! That would still be better than both of its previous kits.
And you just Zipcaster to get out of a bad spot and use the landing as a bait for your teammate at least.
That's
or
the
just stall
thing.
your death.
You can name any existing S3 special that we know of and any existing sub from either game, and it will be better than what we have currently. That's how low the bar is.
Listen, Bubble Blower was sick, like when it was first dropped. That's about it.
It's not for Explo. It's not.
It
for
was sick
backlines.
because of the ink refill.
It's not for backlines. That special's not for backlines. I mean, Sprinkler has some synergy with it, so it's not bad, but it's not good. Zipcaster would be okay. I mean, Zipcaster's okay on anything, honestly. Like, free repositioning is kind of...
Zipcaster's gonna be so fun, like on Splash, because isn't it on Splash-O-Matic? It's
Yeah,
gonna be
it's
so fun on
and
that
Splash
weapon.
has Burst Bomb, too. Burst Bomb Zipcaster. That's probably the most fun kit I've seen.
I think, like, the game isn't even out yet, and I think I already know what weapon I'm gonna be, like, gold badging, if that's even a thing in that game.
But ideally, Zipcaster wants, either you want a charger, because you can just zipcast to weird angles to, like, escape danger, and also just, like... Because the counterplay to charger is just to avoid sight lines of the charger, but it's kind of hard to do that if the charger can swap to the other side of the map and then just shoot you behind your wall. So... Like, it's a bit harder to dodge the charger if it can zip across the stage. So it's harder. You can't really avoid sights. And then also, one-hit stuff loves to assassinate. I think it's really just slower supportive weapons that wouldn't like it as much. And even then, it's not useless for them, but it's like...
I'd like to see Zipcaster Tetra. That's what I want to say.
Also, if you guys are joining off me, please unadd me as well afterward. 3 people are already in, so I'm guessing these 3 are all from my friends list.
Or mine, because I know Nettie and Hoenn are on mine.
Okay. But yeah, if
My
you guys have us
first-
added, unadd afterwards so we can add other people whenever we do viewer PBs and have to be the one adding people.
I actually probably should give Vasco a little bit of time, too, because I think that's what's taking people a little while, is they need to get Vasco before they can get in.
Also, a reminder for all of you guys to pray to the Nintendo gods that we get room codes in the next game. Like,
Yep, I always say it
please.
at least once per private
Yeah.
battle stream. Room codes, by the way, Nintendo. Okay, thanks.
Smash
Gotta-
Ultimate did it, so surely, right?
I'm telling if Smash is better than your online,
Mario
then you have some
Party
work
has
to do.
it. Mario Party. We can have it too. Camp is fun. No. Mario is fun.
Are you turning off the bad
No.
maps?
I don't ban like the same stuff I do in comp. I just ban the boring stages. That most of them are also bad. The main thing is I get rid of Wahoo World, and it becomes 50 times more fun.
I don't care. I know why Walleye Warehouse is like bad, but it's just the first map I ever played on, so I have a
Wahoo
special spot
World
for
is your
that map.
first map? What?
Yes, like Walleye and Salt Spray Rig. I
Wait,
vividly
no,
remember it was my first
wait,
rotation.
Wait. You played Wahoo first.
Wahoo. No, I mean Walleye. Walleye
Oh,
Warehouse.
I was about to say, how late did you start? I think.
No, I was like week 2
Okay,
Splatoon 1
okay.
player. No. I've been around for a while.
Yeah, Wally is a sweet spot for a lot of people. I mean, in S1 it was playable because, like, if you had a choke, you would just pop a whale or a kraken.
Yeah,
then you
so
got
that's
them in
why
the
I
show.
liked it.
Can anyone join? Yes, but you can only play 2 games, and then you must unadd whoever of us you have added and leave. If you don't leave, we will scold you, and then we'll remake the room. It'll take longer, so that'll be really annoying.
Block you. That'll work too. That's probably
Yeah, we
better
could
threat.
block you. You don't want to be blocked. Actually, some people want to be blocked. We might not block you, so don't think you're getting any. Yeah, I don't know. Some people would want to be blocked, honestly.
That's a weird anime trope IRL, I guess.
If you're specking, then don't worry. You get to play. Just spec 2 games, and then you'll be put in on the next one. Oh, my voice is a little bit dead. I commentated an entire tournament yesterday, so it's kind of not doing great today. That was 5 hours of costing, because it went to a bracket reset.
Well, at least you only got to deal with 2 hours today, and we're just chilling for the most part.
This is the shortest collab I've done. All the others have been 3 hours. This one's only 2.
Yeah.
I haven't done the Neo Sploosh beacons in a while. One day I'll bring it out again.
I'll never try. I'm glad you're on my team because I'll never like see this map the same way after you sploosh cheese me on this map.
You're lucky you haven't played Splat 1 Moray, because Splat 1 Moray, that was an actual non-meme strategy you would do with Octobrush. Because
Gosh.
Octobrush had Kraken, so, you know, like, good teams would prevent you from getting up to Overlook, so what you would do is you would Kraken, and then you would use your Kraken to get to Overlook instead of beacons. And then everyone had quick respawn stealth jump, so they would all just respawn instantly and jump to the beacon, and then they just had your top, and you couldn't do anything about it. Like, if your opponents got Overlook, they just had it for the whole game in S1. Like, you couldn't stop them. And because the zone is right under Overlook, they can just contest the objective for free. So it's just never-ending. Like, you could have 99-99 Zones Moray games where both teams traded Overlook and are just fighting for the other teams.
Imagine Expo in port spot zones in Spot 1 or Expo on the...
I don't want to think about Expo and port zones, dude. It would be worse than camp.
Oh, port
Wall,
macro
don't
zones.
interact.
I remember, like, that was an experience. No one would ever move to the other side.
You just sit behind the wall on the left side and slosh the zone with Expo. A single shot would contest it, and you just sit there. That's the meta of S1 port, but with Expo. You would have to go all the way into port macro spawn just to kill one player. Oh, I killed someone, and then someone else. Wait, there's so many people here. No. You didn't have to roll.
Try.
I just wanted to make sure I didn't get rolled over, okay?
Yeah, it's fair.
How did I kill the other guy, but not you?
Yeah. Just barely splashdown cancel.
You know, that's nicer for me, Alpha, because I get to come back with a splashdown, right?
You're kidding.
No, that's great, because then we get to kill it again.
Yeah. I love splashdown.
Oh, he's jumping into the overlook with the splashdown. Oh, the first one.
Hey.
Oh no. I got the worst time here. Yeah. I see you took it literally. You're like splashdown there. Splashdown cancel.
Hi, Alpha, splashdown.
Oh, that pro's 1 HP. Oh, the rails body.
Oh, we're
block.
so
I can't hit
close
him.
to getting the lead here.
What, you don't like the 20-point long checkpoint?
There we go. Perfect.
Like the longest one in the game.
I hate it, especially because they can just literally just shoot over the tower and they'll probably hit
Yes, we
something.
got it! Let's go! That's half the battle!
Oh, we got 56. Okay, that's nice.
No, that's all we... No, we got through a 20-point checkpoint. We're good.
Oh, we did!
Yeah, we got through it. That's all that... Dude, Comp Moray was just a battle to get tower checkpoint. You get checkpoint 1, you'll be okay. But getting checkpoint 1 is a nightmare.
I remember when S2 was new, they were trying out like Worlds, I think it was, and Moray TC was one of the things.
Nintendo
It's like,
put...
oh, here's our new checkpoint system, and then we just saw that for 5 minutes.
Nintendo puts Moray TC in like every world championship for no reason. It was in like 3 or 4 in a row. They love Moray tower control. I don't know why, but they do. It's usually the game decider too. Like that was the one that SCDX won on. Yeah, it was game
That
6.
remind me, I lost game 5 of one of the Nintendo tournaments like 2 years ago on Moray Turf War.
Oh yeah, I remember
forgot
that.
about that.
It's a Sigma, right?
I was playing with 2 Moons as like a sub.
Oh no, okay, you're thinking of a different
Down
one.
here. I got.
Oh, I'm confusing it because I confused the one where Deep Blues lost on turf, but you weren't on Deep Blues
Yeah.
yet.
No, that was for.
Gosh, I'm just realizing how long this checkpoint is now. I never play on Mori like at all because I just hate the map. But
This is why! No one likes that. Well, it used to be worse because Mori used to go, the tower went super far and it was always over water. So I mean, it's
are
better
you
than
serious?
S1.
What the heck?
Yeah, I'll show you an image of it. I'll have to find it. People would just give up and use QR stealth jump cheese, like infinite stealth jump into tower with QR. Because it's like, you were gonna die anyway, you might as well just chain forever.
I remember experiencing that on Camp TC and S1 for the first time, and I was very sad.
Oh yeah, I saw technical difficulty stall for like 3 minutes. Just by respawning and jumping to the tower, and like staggering it so it's one at a time. It would do it for like 3 minutes straight to hold a lead. I wish Rocket didn't delete his YouTube channel, because I would've, the footage would still be there. I might be on Technical Difficulties YouTube, I have to look for it. But I could probably find it, some ancient S1 history. S1 history is fun, like I promise. Anyone will enjoy learning about the crazy things that happened in S1.
I like Luna Blaster one-shotting with Indirects, that was funny.
That was very stupid.
Bosco. Bosco.
Yo,
how
who is
dare you.
up here with me? And why?
Why are you all the way?
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm questioning why anyone else would do what I'm doing. Because what I'm doing is already bad. And I missed. So I think that might be a bad thing. They loved it so much they added Moray to Ultimate? Yeah. That's why I think we might get Moray in 3, because it's in Smash Bros, man.
We're never gonna shake this map away.
I mean, we banned it now, luckily.
No.
Okay, well, the paintable walls are fun in the league, at least.
Yeah, but like, if you want paintable fun verticality, just play Flounder. It's better in every single way.
Yeah, see, but that's not in this game, so I cope with more.
But it will be in 3, right?
Maybe.
Right?
Right? Yes?
Right.
Yes? Don't do it.
Yep, I got
Get
him.
on, get on,
Keep
get on,
going.
get on!
Keep going, keep going. Ah, no!
I thought, oh my god, I'm dumb. I thought the lead was 32, not 23. Oh my god, let me see if I can find it. Tentacle difficulties. That's
Everything
a
after
Splatoon 1
checkpoints
team
play.
name. Everyone named their teams off of team puns.
Sounds about right.
I found it! No way! They haven't uploaded in like 5 years, and it's still... They played with Bill Trinan, damn. They were
Wow.
popular. That was like one of the oldest Splatoon 1 teams. Yeah, at the start of S1, everyone named their teams off of, like, Splatoon puns. Technical difficulties, Crack in Paradise, stuff like that. It was nice. And then it died. Do they have a QR stealth match? I'm trying to see if they have it. I don't know if they do. They do! And it's on Moray! Yes! Oh my god. Alright, Alpha, this is required watching at some point. It's only 4 minutes. It's both old Moray Tower and it's QR stealth chaining. I think they do it for the entire game. This is just in League. This isn't a comp match, but I mean, it worked anyway.
Okay, I'll watch that later.
These were one of the first people to abuse quick respawn stealth jump.
I just remember quick respawn on the Luna, but I guess Stealth Jump was a nice addition too.
Well, stealth hid your marker entirely in one. You couldn't see it at all, so it was kind of a little bit overpowered. Just a little bit.
Like everything in the game, to some extent.
Yeah, pretty much. That's like one in a nutshell. It's just, it's probably broken in a number of different ways. But yeah, with this strat, you'll just see a team win with like absurdly negative KDs, but they'll win the match because they jumped to the objective for 5 minutes.
Chara Shadow DM me to say change her title if it's still Viewer League instead of PB.
It's close enough. I can't title change it with Nightbots. I've been lazy. Title Viewer PBs. See? Doesn't work. So I can't change it.
Yeah, I
I
use
mean,
like,
technically
my
I
phone
can,
app
but
to
then...
change.
Does Twitch not have like the biggest thing on the UI? I say this as someone who's only streamed on YouTube, but it doesn't have it where you just change it.
Don't tell them.
Yeah, it's very
I can't
hard
change
to
it, guys.
your
It's
title.
impossible.
How do you
without
not?
the mod.
That's
It
the first thing
requires a
people look
rocket
at
science
when you.
degree.
I can't
It's the
change
first
it.
thing people look at when you stream.
I can't change it. It's impossible. 100%. Oh, not the bubble bit.
He mentioned it earlier.
9 out of 10 streamers hate this Twitch feature.
It's not a feature if I don't use it.
No, it's still a feature. It's just not a used feature.
By the way, I found out that...
Hi, Alpha.
I don't like you. I don't like you.
No, I was hoping we'd have a roll battle.
You know, I was thinking about it. But I was like, if he
keep going,
swings...
Nahoan.
Also, Vasco, I want you to know that rollers have the coolest technique that was invented in S2. It's called rope flicking.
Rope flicking?
Rope flicking. You want to see what it does?
I don't know. I'm on the other team, so I might not want to see it right.
Yeah, you
Sure.
want to see it because you're on the other team.
I'll say yeah, sure.
It's called throwing yourself off the map.
Close. Well, I mean, I'll give a hint. It's in the name. What would rope refer to?
I'm
Something.
assuming the rope's on the stage for something?
Close.
This thing, the ink rail?
Yeah!
Can
Yeah,
you
it has to
horizontal
do with the rail.
and like land back in it?
Horizontal flick off the rail? Yeah, that's it. There you go.
Oh, alright.
The technique to do horizontal flicks instead of verticals from a rail. No, the torpedo ruined
Oh god,
it!
that was so sad. That was sad.
I was like 2 inches away from rolling you with the torpedo.
My non-existent Alexa didn't even think
It's
about
mainly
playing
it's
this.
mainly a dynamo technique, but you can do it with any roller. It's not as practical with the others.
I was gonna pray that one of you cancel him.
I got it. Can't change
No.
what? Yeah, I can't change the title at all, right, chat?
Yeah, it's
Like,
impossible.
for example, I could do whoop, and then drop with the flick on the gal, and then I'll combo because I did my horizontal flick. Wait, they have a jump. No, it's to the left. Someone get that, hopefully. Speed?
What they're doing, but I'll just leave them
Oh.
over there.
Leave me alone. Oh, I'm dead. Through Torp, and there's a spray shooter, and yep.
But your brush did get
How
to...
the heck did you dodge all that? There we go. Uh-oh. Whoever threw that in, I won't be able to add much to that.
No.
ProChara, no, Chara, please. Chara!
He jumped over it!
Oh! Excuse me.
I have to
You're
roll him over, he has
excused.
bubbles.
What are you doing here? What are you...
I got it! Wait, I got it! Okay, we're okay. We're okay.
Alpha
We
was
have
too
such a
busy
low penalty.
canceling
Look
me.
at our penalty. It's so low. We're fine.
Cancel you like this is twitter.com.
Good line, not gonna lie. Okay, we just have to push flex.
Let me know the path, cause,
I'm not
okay, I
telling
got
them.
Bosco, somehow.
Okay, I throw, you go. Go.
I believe.
You have bubble and booyah. I believe.
I believe! I'm out. Went in as fast as I went out. Actually, if you guys can keep that open...
I got
can
3
hit-
hits, but nothing died. Oh, but everything died to something else, though. Okay. No!
Then
No!
Daddy
Oh,
cr-
no. Oh, bubble, 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 bubble.
I died, yeah.
That was terrifying.
Yeah. K Junior is not fun. The weapon is either one of the least threatening things in the game or the literal most threatening thing in the game, depending on if it has its special.
Look at the Coonier go.
I
I can't get it out in my
feel-
head. No one...
Yeah, yeah welcome. Yeah, that was kind of my fault, actually. I'm sorry. like to apologize for this turn mode. You're not bubble blocking this. I'm throwing it at Vasco before you do some cheesy bubble block. King.
Go over there. You're not blowing me up with another bubble.
We have a ball, right? Okay, we do. We don't have a baller because it's a V-brush. So this might be a little harder, but it's
Oh, actually, I have bubbles, so we can make something happen here.
Go!
We can make some magic happen here.
Go!
Nettie!
Go.
Okay.
Oh, let's go! You have your own bubble combo!
Magic happen! Believe in the map! Yes!
Kunir Gaming.
I want that to be a Splatoon 3 channel. Kunir Gaming.
Hey, all of you who want to start Splatoon channels in Splatoon 3, you have
If
a
you're a
free
K
name. You're
Junior,
welcome.
if you're a Kenza Junior main, there you go. There's your channel name.
Yeah.
Man, technical difficulties though. That's such an old theme. Other old stuff in Spot 1 includes you could super jump with the Rainmaker if you were laggy enough. It's about as broken as it sounds. Yeah, you just won. You could super jump Inkzuka shot in the air to get like extra range, and it would still one-shot people. You could super jump with Krakens. Like you could jump onto a grate and still kill someone without dying by inputting a super jump. So you would land on the grate and super jump out.
Huh, okay.
That part was actually cool. That was a really cool tech. I wonder if the Trizuka could do that too, actually. The Trizuka with the Zuka super jump shots. I'll show a little clip of it, but technically, Trizuka should be able to do that too. Oh, and here's the opening I put it in a thumbnail, but here's the opening Gambit shirt, Alpha.
Oh no!
I told you it existed.
Oh, I remember that thumbnail. Yeah.
So it went into the game, or was it just a trailer thing?
It was a trailer bug, but then also the sub ability part didn't go into the game, but opening Gambit on a shirt, like abilities like that, did.
Okay.
For like a day.
So they just half messed up.
Yeah, they had to patch that, and they also patched like Tri-Slasher points for special, because Tri was broken day one. Everyone figured it out. Because Tri is obviously a very well... This game was not playtested. I'm convinced this game did not get ample playtesting time. There's just...
No, it was rushed. This was a rushed game.
Oh yeah, here it is. It's your typical 2015 music in the background. It's someone else's video, but you could do that, basically. It's like a 10-second clip. Like, that's kind of cool. It's dumb, but...
Yeah, that's a nice shot. Uh-huh.
You should be able to do that with the Trizuka, too. As far as I'm aware, there's no reason you wouldn't be able to do that.
Does the fall-off or anything change from the Trizuka in the Inkzuka? Or is it mostly the same?
It does the same damage and everything. It's just extra range, but it just falls down slowly. It just arcs like a normal shot, just with, like, way more range. Trizuka arcs a bit earlier, though. It doesn't have as much range, but...
It'll be an exciting time when I get to use my
There are shoes with
Zook in
Ninja
Splatoon.
Squid? There might have been. I'm not sure what exact abilities were there. I just know it was main exclusives on the wrong things. Thinking of stealth? Yeah, maybe not. But yeah, you used to be able to swap main ability stuff. It was weird.
Sounds very strange.
The enemy team reminded me Thermal Dynamo is actually kind of a thing I haven't tested yet. I don't think it's that good because you can see them on the map anyway when you hit them, but... And if you're lazy to open a map, but I mean, I'm not. I played Explo, and whenever you hit someone with an Explo, you just get trained to open the map and see where they went, so you can follow up.
You know, you're actually playing Battleship.
Like, so I can just do the same habit with Dynamo. But Expo can't use thermal because it's a directs don't work. I mean, indirects
I'll
don't
just
work
take this one. No one's in here.
for some reason. I mean, I guess it could be good, but. Oh,
less
on
ability
abilities
to
that
worry
I think
about.
are going to be gone, I think Respawn Punisher will be removed, because I'm
Yeah, I
still...
feel like it won't stay.
I think Respawn Punisher was exclusively added to make sure QR meta didn't return.
Probably.
Because it was like, oh, it makes your respawn slightly longer, and your depletion slightly longer. Also, it nullifies QR by 85%! You know, nice side effect. I think that was the only reason it was truly added, was to just ensure QR meta did not return. But now that people know it's not needed, I don't think we'll see it again. I just don't like Respawn Punisher, because
I also don't like it because it only procs if you get the kill yourself, so sometimes you just get it and sometimes you just don't, so it feels like inconsistent on anything that's not just a charger.
Well, I don't like it because it just increases downtime. I think it's lame.
There's less stuff happening, yeah.
I think it was, I think you actually, was it Vasco who used a line where it's like both people play the game less when describing Splatoon abilities?
Yep.
Yeah, like that's my exact problem with it. You just both play the game less for using it. Like a full lobby of 8 respawn punishers is just everyone with a longer respawn time. It's not fun.
I still just like using Respawn Punisher just to cause problems. I just love it for that issue.
Honestly, on the topic of respawn times, I would be perfectly fine if they reduced respawns by a second in 3. Like, only a little bit, but I would be fine with a global respawn time reduction. Oh, 2 people died in my PB, nice.
I think it depends on the maps, because for some of them, the way, like, especially with Rainmaker, the way it's placed, it's like if respawning is any faster, it would be very hard to get a knockout.
Yeah,
Or for
I don't know, it's
power.
not something I'm like super, like I think it could be cool. I mean, it might have it anyway because you have to super jump, after a respawn, so it's probably adjusted anyway in some degree.
What I would like to see, I think that would make more sense, is like for bigger maps, you respawn faster, and for smaller maps, it takes a bit longer.
Yeah, that could be cool. I guess that depends. I think it's gonna be faster anyway though, because you have to super jump in from spawn every time, because you respawn in the sky.
Yeah.
So you must be respawning faster, but it'd probably be like the same time when factoring in the super jump back to your.
Would that make super jump a better ability to have?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, actually true. Quick super jump would be buffed because of that, but it would also be nerfed because you can't super jump out without having to super jump back in. So it'd be buffed and nerfed at the same time. Because everyone loves to just super jump out when they have a special, and you can't immediately use it in spawn. You would have to jump out and then jump back in. Stop burst.
Were you trying to Rickroll the Booyah Bomber?
Don't worry about it.
No,
That's
not
none of your business,
Chara.
Alpha.
I just saw him rolling under it like a ritual. I'm like,
well, if I committed to a flick, you could have thrown it at me. So the end, maybe. But if you didn't throw it at me, then yeah, I would have ran him over. And you prevented that, which is very rude of you, honestly. I don't know why you would do such a thing.
excuse me for trying to save my teammate.
Oh, I saw you, but I didn't reach you. Oh,
Oh,
there.
that actually hit me.
There's the Explo map thingy.
No, gotta keep
It's so
the
weird
soul.
to play Humpback and have it not be a special spam hell. It's almost fun now.
Yeah, because I think I'm probably like on my 6th bomb rush. Please don't mind me while I'm doing it, by the way. But yeah, I'm just on my 6th bomb rush,
6
just
bomb
letting
rush?
it rip.
Yeah, that's not even bad. This map is infamous for having nice curling animation, Vasco.
I remember Vic was like abusing this map to get to level 10 just because of how much you can mess with all this.
Oh yeah. Well, in comp, there was 17 missiles used at one time on this map. In like a grand finals 2 top teams match.
Yeah, you got that.
Like the meta for this map was Booyah spam, and now it's missile spam. Like you would run Arrow and Remix, and now you run K-Shot and VJ, and you just get missiles the whole game. It's horrible.
Isn't missile spam just the general meta at this point?
Yeah. But it's worse here than it is normally. That's the thing. Like, it's worse on Humpback.
Mm.
After this, I rotate. I'm doing a better job of remembering than last time, where I forgot every 5 seconds.
Ooh, muscle forge. Good luck, Vasco. It's 3-on-1 now.
Oh boy. Well, Jacob's on my team. I trust him to carry me.
That's good.
Oh,
I
by
don't know
the
the
way,
difference. Like, I'm assuming a lot of like very, very good players probably play with Chara for the most part, compared to like say you or me, probably Vasco.
I mean, I usually just do scrims, so.
Exactly, which attracts like players who also at least want to get into that kind of thing.
I don't know. I mean, lately there's been more people doing scrims for fun instead of just to avoid solo queue. Like, just doing scrims.
Everyone hates solo queue.
Yep.
And, like, even League matchmaking is really bad, so some people just prefer to scrim and just play and have fun in those. It's like you get to do whatever maps you want instead of being stuck on a bad rotation.
I really hope they fix the rotation system.
Give us two rotate, like 2 ranked modes per rotation.
I just want them to get rid of rotations.
Is there a way for them to just like say, here's Clan Blitz, Flat Zones, Tower Control, Rainmaker, you can go into one of these and the map will be random?
We're
like
not
the
gonna
least
get
popular
Clan
modes,
Blitz
just
and Free.
yeah.
Yeah,
no
that
one's
is
gonna
true.
play Clam.
But don't people just not play the game anyway if Clam's on?
I mean, people don't like it in solo because it's a mode, like, Clan Blitz is the best mode in the game.
Yes,
if you
like
can
if you're
coordinate.
with a team. Yes,
Yeah.
if you're with a team, I don't mind Clan Blitz at all, but in solo queue, it's...
No,
Nice
it's the
shout
same
out.
thing. Like, whenever I play with a team, I love playing Clan Blitz, and I see it in solo, and I don't play the rotation at all. I just do not get on the game. I go do something else. But also, I think the underrated thing about Clan Blitz is you have to dedicate a button to throwing clams. A and L are both used for throwing clams. And if you get rid of the mode, you can map that to something else, which would be useful for something like the new Squid Surge and Roll. It would be nice to have another button for that. Oh, poor 10 player. Here's a video. Bye.
Got him?
He's alive! He's like 2 HP, but he's alive. Oh, he has no ink. Okay, he's dead now. It just took a while. I'm playing Dynamo.
Hate you so much.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
True, I hate Splatoon 2.
Oh my gosh, yeah, like, don't mind if I do, Chara says.
No problem.
Go away.
I thought I killed that 10 through shield. I was gonna feel bad, but he died to someone else. Just happened to be
Yeah,
very
I got
Bosco's
coincidentally
right
timed.
above you in like Mediva.
Alright, I'm just gonna let you guys fight, honestly.
Mediva's really good at this game. I don't know who they are, but they're good.
Who?
Mediva, the Glugas on your team.
Oh. I don't know who they are either.
So you're getting alive.
There's Shadow in this lobby, but I don't know if it's actually Shadow, because he's not playing Tent.
He was Tent last game, now he's on Foster this game.
Okay, maybe it is. Well, great, we get one of the few moments he's playing not Tent. Or maybe he switched to someone else.
Yeah, it's a different person on Tent.
Yeah, I bet just throwing Booyah bombs at him the whole game. It's been going into Solo queue clams is not that bad in my opinion. Nah, I gotta disagree with that.
In Western solo queue, it is very
unbeatable.
painful.
So
But
there's
also,
a
like,
difference between regions.
Oh yeah, JP solo is usually better because Japan actually cares about the game. Like, Comp Japan is huge.
Yeah, like the team play in Japanese lobbies just from virtue of like understanding to be with people. It's like it feels so different.
Like, Japan actually cares about its teammates in high power lobbies. Like,
Yeah, and our
and
lobbies
also,
is basically just goes for the top track.
and also they just have higher power lobbies. Like, Alpha, if you lived in Japan, you would not get the same lobbies you do here. Because your
Yeah.
your
I mean,
power,
Squidman-
like, because you got like
Yeah,
2,500 power.
Squidman is a great example living in Korea.
Yeah, like, his S plus is probably the level of X rank here. But also, like, the average JP lobby, like, if you're a high XP, is like 2,600. Here, it's like 2,100.
Uh-huh.
You're like lucky to find a 23 in Western lobbies.
Yeah, like there's a comp player who moved to Japan, like Tic Tac, because he speaks Japanese, and he literally said he prefers playing top level Japanese solo, like top 500 JP solo, over scrimming with other top players. It's that good. Not like tippy top, but like top 100 players in the West versus top JP solo, he would rather play solo. Because it's that much better. That's why I think they might not change it, because Japan likes it. Because there's enough players in Japan for it to be good. No! Who killed him?
You can't do Shadow like that.
Oh, Vasco.
Keen! I know he's your teammate, but like, come on! Whatever, I killed him anyway, but it's not as cool now.
I should have just done the direct and left it.
You should have just let me kill him! He had no ink, he couldn't do anything!
GG's.
GG.
Wow, Keen. Wow. I'm so mad at you, Keen.
You're right. You should have told me to play more like a Western solo lobby where I ignore you and everything.
Just
happening
ignore
to
you, just ignore me!
Don't look at me, I'm not on your team.
Shadow. Yeah,
You're in Western lobby.
Yeah, you better be thanking Keen for that. That would have gone straight to Twitter. Alright, thanks for stopping by, Shadow. You obviously don't have to unad because I scrim you with her against frequently, so I kind of need to keep you. But yeah, everyone else, if you have me added, please. Thank you. Okay. I think we can do 2 or 3 more. Or maybe 4 if we're lucky. Depends.
So Keen, I assume you also play this game professionally, like Chara?
Not much these days, but I've had a lot of experience, yeah.
We're both kind
So,
of in
like
the
with a lot of
waiting-
people, you've probably fallen off of it in the late stage of the game, or...
Yeah, we're
And I've
both
just
in
been
that
less
same
interested
boat.
because the meta's like the least fun I've had because I'm not like I don't like shooters as weapons that much, so like seeing like 8 shooters in a lobby doesn't interest me.
Yep. That's it, yep.
Keen's still in the team. He's with Shadow, Omega, Lux. They're another top team. They're called Good Morning. But
Oh.
they're just kind of less active right now, I think,
We're
right?
kind of like casual comp, honestly. It's just friends.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's fine.
But yeah, they're on... A lot of comp players are kind of on this waiting for 3 train because they're just not super happy with things. I'm more okay with the meta, even though it kind of destroys every weapon I enjoy playing, but that's okay. Like, legitimately, I'm okay with that still. Like, I'll play, but I'm not in a team, so I don't, like... I just kind of play scrims to avoid solo and to keep up my own individual skill level, but I don't really... Also, are you still adding people, Vasco? Because we need 2 more in the room.
No, like, nobody's sending me requests.
Oh, I probably should paste your friend code in the chat because it's been a while.
Yeah, that might...
Okay, well, I'm gonna start with this lobby, but here you go, guys. I'll go add Vasco. I forgot. I was gonna forget something, man. But yeah, we can just start with these group, and then we'll rotate new people.
Yeah,
We
you
don't
don't
need
gotta
spectators.
spectate no one. No, just add peeps in between.
Ooh, CP pit. But yeah, there you go. Don't worry about throwing. It's just fun PBs. You can just hop in and play. Don't worry about it. Yeah, there's a lot of people in this kind of just waiting boat, so it's kind of... I don't know, comp is going to do really well once 3 comes out for a little bit, and hopefully the momentum can last. But
I mean, just in general, there's gonna be a lot of attention on Splatoon
Oh,
again.
yeah.
Around Splatoon 3.
It's
It
gonna
wants
be a
something
big
new, even
thing.
if it's broken. Like the game could be like, we could have like another day one try. I'm still happy. I just want something totally new.
Yeah. Like it's
Like-
been like minimal balance changes for 3 years. I'm ready to have a broken thing again. Just
Well, they have 2
fun.
games under their belt. They should at least kind of know what to do. There's
I'm
always gonna be
not-
new stuff that they add that's gonna be like, whoops, but...
Alpha,
And they're
that
taking their
logic
time
does
on this
not
one.
apply. Like
What? I mean, like,
no,
Splatoon 1 was the
It
first game in the
sounds-
franchise.
It sounds logical, but trust me, there will be something broken by accident. Like, S2 was out for over a year, and they added ballpoint, and it was extremely broken. In, like,
Yeah,
every
that
way.
thing
They've had to
scared
nerf
me.
it a ton.
It still
You can-
scares me.
Yeah, ballpoint was really terrifying. Still kind of is.
It's
but
terrifying
maybe.
now, and it used to be faster with less RNG, more range, and damage up. And a 30-point cheaper special. And it's still terrifying now, and it used to be that too. That's how bad it was. And that's with a game that's already been out for a year and rebalanced for over a year. There will definitely be some broken thing in 3, I promise.
Stop right now.
Alpha, what are you doing, Alpha?
Stop right now, boss. I am being a brush.
Level gaming.
I am being a casual brush running
A-rank.
into your base and then doing nothing else.
Just running with the brush solo square and run away.
Listen,
He's
this
got
is
the
what
MQ
happens when you
for the
play
roll
solo queue
speed
for
too.
videos, man. This is what happens when you play solo queue.
Oh!
You just meme.
Alpha,
You're
you like doing meme builds in solo, right?
Uh-huh.
I looked into some data recently, and I might have a suggestion for you.
Really?
Have you ever tried sub power up splash wall before?
Please
Why?
tell me. I don't even want to
Why?
know what
Why?
you can do on a splash
Why?
wall.
So what do you think would be the worst thing for it to do for a wall? Like, what would you
More
hate?
HP?
Yeah, that's what it does.
Oh no.
It doesn't
Um,
last longer. It just lives longer if people shoot
So
at
three
it. And no one
mains,
shoots at it.
3 mains of special power up increases the HP by 60%.
Oh my god.
So I believe max special power up is like 70 to 80.
So what you're
I can
saying is
check.
I can meme with that on Rainmaker and just have like the time of my life, just blocking people out.
Yeah, you can block it, and also you can use it tower control and bounce wall and tower, and you can eat like 2 suction bombs.
Oh, okay, that sounds pretty evil. I've been needing some new ideas.
Yeah, I think it's a legitimate thing. Comp K52s, like you can run a pure of sub power up, and it'll give you the 40% extra HP. Because the main thing people are doing against a wall is running Object Shredder Suction to insta-break it. But if you run that sub power up, you can break it, and it'll still take like a second of firing to break the wall. That's with Object Shredder. Without it, it's like a second and a half or 2 seconds. So I think it's really good. But if you want to run max, it just becomes stupid. And you can do it with other wall weapons too, but you know, it's primarily... K52 gets the most fun out of it.
That weapon
As if people didn't already hate that thing already. Like, you're making me people hate it even
Oh
more.
yeah, no, when I posted about it because I was like everyone on Twitter was like, yeah, K52's not that bad. You just run Object Shredder K-Shot. I'm like, no, just run sub power. And they're like, huh? And I'm like, yeah, you can increase your HP by like 40. And they're like, why the hell are you telling people this? And I'm like, I'm tired of this. K52 is countered by K-Shot, and there's nothing you can do crack. Go run sub power. Also, that way K-Gal gets nerfed.
Yeah, please make the devs notice it.
Yeah, last
Well,
time...
you want me to like do something to make the devs notice and like
Yes.
nerf that too?
Yes, absolutely. Last time,
Maybe-
they were
maybe
like,
in
wow,
Environment.
wow, Kenza52 is seeing more solo usage than any weapon in history at top 500. We're gonna nerf it by 1%. So yeah, I want to nerf the... Let me see, max sub power up wall is an increase of... Oh, it's actually more than I thought, 187%.
Oh. That's a lot of percent.
How much wall... what is the actual HP number on wall? I think it's like 800?
Oh, it's like 1,000 something.
Let
Because
me-
it's
I
like
can do
close to
the
10
math on
HP.
it.
10 is like 12, like... Well, 10 is
12 on launch, yeah. I'll have to do the math if anyone knows it, and I can see exactly how much HP you have with it. How did that not kill? It's 800 base? Okay, so 800 times 187.5 is the amount of HP it has. Someone pull up a calculator and do that for me. Because I'm in a game.
Yeah, one of you in
In my
chat,
chat,
hopefully
yeah.
do that.
Not you, you're in a game. You're in the same game. I can't let this Leauge jump.
We already lost
What's
lead,
the map we're
but
doing?
we can work with it.
Okay, get the pity and get over here.
Uh-huh. Sir, yes, sir. As soon as it drops. There we go.
No, yep, I figured you would come over here if I pointed it out. Okay, here's your protection, Booyah.
I was trying to figure out where to hear.
I need just one. There we go. And this
oh, thank you.
Uh-huh.
I got you. Oh, no, you got it. Okay.
And then I'm out like the night. I have MPU brush on, by the way.
I will
just for, like,
simply
the whole
fight.
5% buff.
Yes, I rolled over Vasco! At least I think I did. I couldn't tell, actually.
Yeah,
oh,
you
and
did,
my
you
roller.
did.
My roller came
You
in to
did.
save me. Can I climb the wall, please? I died. No, 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 no. No, you don't. Get over here.
I'm just gonna
Who has that
stop
ball?
here.
Come back. Nah. Both of you come over here. Uh-oh, one of them got away. That's okay. I just one of them.
Baller knocked me.
Well, I think we might have lost him.
Yeah. Unless you guys.
No, they lost him.
I got the one clam.
I couldn't hear the baller because I don't have sound right now. So the baller knocked me and then Vasco killed me.
It evens out exactly to 1,500 HP, so it's actually more than a launch 10 shield. Without MPU, though. Temp can get more HP, too, technically. How much does
Also weird 'cause
Tenebrola get?
it only takes half when it's detached, so it's like weird.
Wow. Wall gets boosted 180 per 7%. Tent only gets 42% extra. It's about half as strong for MPU on Tent than Subpower on Wall. Damn. Sorry, Keen.
I mean, I think it's fair because the duration is the same on both.
No, it's definitely
and, like,
fair. Screw
like
that.
if 10 had that curve, like you would actually eat 4 bombs. That would not be okay.
We just played Pit. Okay. One more map and then we rotate. I'll put these balls back down.
I have to use the try slosher question mark.
It's a request.
Yeah. Quest.
Ha ha ha. If I had my laugh track right now, I'd give it to you. I don't have my stream deck plugged in though. Let's go OG here. Let's make the Rainmaker choke on some mist here.
Baller is 400 HP with max special power, but is 600. Interesting. But yeah, Baller is different because Baller has a ton of multipliers, so stuff does extra damage to it.
Suction.
Yeah. Suction just breaks it with Object Shredder.
That suction actually just like it just ceases to.
Oh yeah, Alpha. Your weapon with Object Shredder, yeah, you're like half the reason Baller is bad. Because there's just a zap on every team, and they'll just throw Object Shredder Suction, which is the stupidest thing in the world. And it'll just break the Baller. And then you just shoot the Baller, and they die. I hate it. I hate it so much. Object Shredder 85 is just very, very dumb. I don't hate it that much, but it is dumb. Oh, I thought I hit you twice, but I hit the raid.
Oh, it's okay. I think Swallow's got you covered. I think. Perhaps. Well,
I'm thinking about it, Alpha. Just get him. It's Inky Minaj.
Inky Minaj.
It's Inky Minaj.
That's still one of the best names I've seen.
Yeah, I agree.
Never change it, bro. Ooh, we got 2 with the vertical.
Taylor Squid. Doesn't sound as fun.
Jacob.
No, I
sounds-
did the
doesn't sound
wrong.
as fun.
I should have horizontal. Forgot.
No.
I gotta tell Squidman I'm sucked into the Dynamo Whirlhole though. The Whirlpool. Not Whirlhole, but the proposal Whirlhole.
The whirlpool.
Whirlhole?
I don't-
Black
I-
hole?
I was trying to say black hole and whirlpool at the same time, so I just kind of made it. I kind of combined them by accident. But like I've been sucked into playing Dynamo, unfortunately.
I think we got this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got this. Nice.
I've wanted to play Dynamo since like late S1, but late S1 my weapon pool is completely happy with, so I didn't touch anything else.
Yeah, I know Splatoon 1, the Dino was one of those broken weapons too.
Oh yeah, it was really good. They had to nerf it a lot. And it was still really good at the end of the game. Like, it wasn't as broken, but it was still, like, absolutely top tier
They
pick.
basically added the lighting mechanic because of Dynamo.
Yeah. Which is a good mechanic, honestly, so I'm glad it exists, but... Oh yeah, they also, they had to nerf Stealth Jump, an entire ability, because of Dynamo. Because you would Dynamo jump, and you would horizontal flick on landing, and you just couldn't react to it. So you would just jump in and kill someone, and they can't see you. So they made it so S1 Stealth Jump, you can only attack when you land. So Dynamo can't jump flick people.
Mm-hmm.
That's how, like... That's crazy to me. Like, nerfing an entire ability to fix one weapon.
For one weapon's sake.
I mean, it helps for other stuff, like you can't jump in direct as easily, but, like, it's mainly for Dynamo. Dynamo doesn't have this problem nowadays, though, because you'll vertical flick, so you won't do it in time.
Mm-hmm.
Other rollers can still do it, but Dynamo has to wait a little bit, so it's not really a problem for it. They reverted it in S2 Stealth when they reworked the ability. Or changed it. I don't know if I'd classify it as a rework. Yeah, it used to be good, and then they nerfed it a lot in this game. At least on, like, range, it's gotten some buffs back. It's not... It used to be really, really bad when it came into the game, but... It got a little bit back. Not a lot, but I'm grateful it at least got some stuff. It does not feel as miserable to play.
It's still the thing where I feel like Dynamo's matchups against top tiers are just terrible.
I
So
don't
you
think
still
it's
don't
that
ever see it.
bad, honestly.
But, like, I don't, like, what's stopping the opponent from picking missile spam?
I think it's more just specials and bomb spam. I don't think it's really straight up matchup wise. I don't think
No,
it
it's
has
definitely, it's definitely the kits, but that's the thing. Like, if you have a V-Jet sitting in the back the whole game, what do you do as Dynamo?
But like dealing with armor isn't as bad because you do like 80 damage through it.
Yeah,
so it's still not
you can
bad.
actually, you can kill people through it if they're weak, which is cool.
What's the pass? All 9s. In Splatoon 3, my password's gonna be all 3s. You'll never guess why.
No new friend requests. If anyone wants to add me, send friend request, please.
Oh, someone else asked for that. Someone's still trying to join.
Or if you have me or Chara added, then you can go ahead and just join through us.
Yep.
Actually, is there a way to pin comments? Like pin Vasco's friend code so you don't have to keep pasting it? Is that not a thing on
No,
Twitch too?
I can't pin it. I could make it a command, so the bot will pull it up every time someone types something. But I don't want to do that for one stream.
Yeah, then I'm gonna randomly get friend requests and be very confused.
Yeah, someone will just do exclamation point FC who's brand new to my chat, think it's my own friend code, and just friend that.
What is your real name, Vasco? Huh?
Like, Chara, why don't you add us?
Dude, that actually sounds like a good prank to annoy someone. Maybe I'll abuse that someday.
April Fool's PBs, but
Just
like
wow,
you're pranking Vasco
Just wow,
and
I
your
hate this guy,
viewers.
but I have his friend code, so I'm just gonna have his friend code in my chat whenever someone does FC, and that person can just get random friend requests. Wait, that's actually a good idea.
You found your April Fool's prank.
If we still have to add people in S3, I'm abusing that. Like, someone's rude to me, I'm just putting their FC as my own in chat. I'll put it in my YouTube description, too. I'll be like, this is my friend code. If you want to add me, go for it.
I have no sub power up gear. Okay. Lovely.
That's kind of sad, Alpha. You don't have.
Listen,
a
I
cure or
don't
anything?
max out the gear I don't use, okay? I get me some
I've made it a
speed.
goal to have like a pure of every ability before Splatoon 3 comes out.
Pures, you're funny. I settle for the perfect rolls and continue with my day.
Because you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna be like, oh guys, look, it's Splatoon 2 in 2023. Haha. And
God.
then I'm over here like, look guys, I have max jump speed. Yahoo!
Now it's gonna be Splatoon 1 and Splatoon 2 in 2023 to fill up like New Year's Day and January 2nd.
Someone's typing it. Yeah, my keyboard's loud. I'm sorry. Discord people can't hear it because it filters it out, but everyone on stream can just hear me type
Yeah,
it.
I've had both.
It's nice, yeah. Discord filters are great. Try? Try? Okay, there we go.
Alpha, is that you? Oh.
You're on my team,
That's
aren't
Keen.
you?
I see
Oh,
someone
sorry.
with a sub power 52.
Ah! Yes.
That sprinkler actually got god orangey on me. It hit me 3 times in like half a second.
The sprinkler's going.
Oh yeah, remind me to try the wall thing.
Why are
next
you
match.
like right under this thing?
So I can flick up and kill you without you being able to shoot me? Because if I'm under the ledge, you can't hit me.
True.
Whoa, thank you for the raid.
Raid.
Who was that?
Oh wow, that didn't kill.
Yeah,
You
get
know,
behind the
using
walls,
blob,
guys.
it's still be kind of useful for blob. Let's play aggro blob. I love Leauge Bound. It's actually one of my favorites. Like, I figured this social would be boring, but since playing Kate Animo, I kind of actually really like it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I stopped
Fun.
panicking Leauge again. I started thinking of like how to creatively use it, and it gets so much more fun.
Really cool to trap people, like by throwing it behind them and forcing
Oh
them
no, I
to-
didn't get it. I thought I did.
I'm keeping you in here.
Hey,
You're
no,
locked
I got
in
a
here,
wheel.
boy. You're locked in here with me.
But I also like it because it's like, it's kind of a counter to all of the specials, in a way. Not like all of them, but like, you use it to counter stuff, so I feel like it's more about just using it to deal with other things really well. And the only thing that's stupid about it that I don't like is, if people need to like drop to get back in, you can just get a Booyah Bomb, full charge it, and sit there. And unless if you get missiled, you could just hold the Booyah Bomb for like 10 seconds, and they can't drop, because if they drop, you throw it at them and kill them. Like, the best part about the special is just sitting and not using it. It's kind of dumb.
Just intimidating your opponents.
So, I think you should just lose... I think the HP should decay if you hold it for, like, longer than 5 to 7 seconds. It should start to go away. That way, you could still hold it if you want, but you could get, like, sniped or something. So it'd be risky. But right now, the only thing that can stop you is missiles, because missile will just flat out kill you in your Booyah Bomb.
Alright, Chara, what was the crazy
What's up, Gus?
splash wall thing you were talking about?
You just run sub-power, it gives you HP. A lot. On the wall.
Just any weapon?
Any wall weapon, but I mean, no, K52 is the only thing that likes to fight with its wall a lot.
Let's see. Where's the wall?
Because I was using it last match too. I didn't really get much use, but I tried it.
It's not Flingza, that's not bad.
Oh, you and your foil flingza.
Hey,
Oh
it
god,
gives
you've
me a
gone
good
back
reason
to your
roll
roots.
people. Now this is the OG Flingza Alpha.
So not the foil.
Let's see. Max sub power up? I wonder if I actually have a pure of that.
See? See? You don't have a pure of everything in the game.
Come on. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
I do. I have a pure of power up. It just took me a second to find it.
Guess I know what I'm doing this week. Fixing myself up some sub-power gear.
I mean, you probably have a lot of ability chunks in it, because no one really uses it.
Yeah, because I don't spend it on anything else.
Alright.
Well, I have the gal on my team. Oh, you're doing subpar flings a wall. I should have thought about that, because you like flings a...
What? Oh. Why did you just throw a wall in front of me?
I don't know. I thought that's
Why
all I do.
did you think that would work?
I just throw a wall, right? That's how that works, right? Chara, please.
Huh?
Is that how it works?
Wait, what did you do? I didn't see.
I just threw the wall.
Well, yeah, you throw it, but you kind of want to be easier. Okay, well, there's people here, I guess, because I just hit them in the face. Yay! No!
I was so scared I missed that.
I did the wrong. I tried to like jump horizontal, but I inputted it way too late.
My wall is better than your wall. One of you, here we go. A vision. I see it! I had a vision!
This match is just me feeding Alpha the entire time.
This is the Monado's power! I felt someone was gonna go there. I felt an impulse. Great kid strategy. Throw your wall on a tower. I just took a guess where you were, King. Oh, two? Two for the price of one?
Where are you, King? No!
Don't worry about it.
Nothing. Get through this wall. I'm gonna build a
What
great
about his
wall, and
wall?
you guys are gonna pay for it.
No, you.
You can't know you, me.
Did
You're
the car
dead.
just run over my wall? Oh, this.
I can
Wall's
do.
not fun
I can do one
anymore.
more game real quick if we have time. It's 6:01.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm down for one more.
All right.
That'll work.
You're gonna stop too, right, Vasco? You're not gonna stream at all. Because if you are, I'll just raid you. So.
I'm tempted to like draw an emote for an hour, but I don't know if.
Oh, you draw?
I'll send people to that. Why not?
I didn't know you were
No,
drawing
wait, okay,
emotes for
okay,
yourself.
wait. Oh, people are leaving this game. Okay, maybe not then. Maybe we'll stop here. Okay. I'll probably just end that there then.